1. Refer to Figure 78. You're inspecting the towers 5 statute miles east of Ottawa Airport. What is the lowest height the clouds could be for you to be able to legally inspect the top part of the tower? A. 692 featuring AGL. B. 792 featuring AGL. C. 1335 featuring AGL.
Two. What notification is used to announce a no-flight zone for the movement of the President, a foreign dignitary or other VIPs? A. CTAF. B. TFR. C. Unicom.
Three. Which of the following types of operations are excluded from the requirements in Part 107? A. Model aircraft for hobby use. B. UAS used for motion picture filming. C. Quadcopter capturing aerial imagery for crop monitoring.
4. Refer to Figure 20, Area 2. What radio communications frequency should you tune into to hear manned aircraft announcing their approach to Chesapeake RGNL, CPK? A. Multicom 122.9. B. Unicom 123.075. C. AWOS 123.675.
5. What may be used to assist compliance with being able to maintain situational awareness as a remote pick? A. First-person view camera. B. Remote pick diligence. C. Binoculars.
6. A commercial SUAS can be registered via the online process when A. The total aircraft weight is less than 55 pounds without fuel, battery. B. The total aircraft weight is less than 55 pounds with fuel, battery. B. The total aircraft weight is less than 55 pounds with fuel, battery.
7. Refer to Figure 26, Area 2. You've been asked to inspect the tower 4 to 5 statute miles northwest of Cooperstown Airport, S32. How high must the cloud base be for you to be able to fly the maximum allowable height over the tower? A. 650 featuring AGL. B. 700 featuring AGL. C. 1150 featuring AGL.
Eight. Refer to FAA Connecticut 8080-2H, Figure 65, Item G. What does the sign with a yellow background and 4 black lines, 2 solid, 2 broken, on a taxiway signify? A. A taxiway location. B. The end of a taxiway. C. A runway boundary.
Nine. Under 14 CFR Part 107, an SUAS must remain no closer than A. 500 feet below and 2,000 feet horizontally away from any clouds. B. 1,000 feet below and 1,000 feet horizontally away from any clouds. C. 500 feet below and 1,000 feet horizontally away from any clouds.
Ten. Refer to Figure 25, Area 4. You are hired to photograph a home 3 miles northeast of FT Worth Meacham International, FTW. Do you need to request ATC permission to fly? A. No, because you're in Class G airspace. B. Yes, because you're in Class D airspace. C. Yes, because you're in Class B airspace.
(11) What is dewpoint? A. The temperature at which condensation and evaporation are equal. B. The temperature at which dew will always form. C. The temperature to which air must be cooled to become saturated.
(12) A thunderstorm will reach its greatest intensity during the A. Cumulus stage, B. Downdraft stage, C. Mature stage.
13. Which visual illusion is at play when a pilot overestimates their altitude and descent angle, causing them to land short of the runway or crash into the ground? A. Size distance illusion. B. Fascination, fixation. C. Black hole illusion.
(14) Refer to FAA Connecticut 8080-2H, Figure 21. There's a cluster of towers 13 statute miles south of Minot Airport. What's the height of the tallest tower? A. 2,676 featuring MSL. B. 3,147 featuring MSL. C. 1,031 featuring AGL.
(15) Refer to FAA Connecticut 8080-2H, Figure 26, Area 2. While monitoring the Cooperstown CTIF, you hear an aircraft announce that they're midfield left downwind to RWI 13. Where would the aircraft be relative to the runway? A. The aircraft is east. B. The aircraft is south. C. The aircraft is west.
(16) Pilots who become apprehensive for their safety for any reason should: A. Request assistance immediately. B. Reduce their situational awareness. C. Change their mindset.
(17) In accordance with 14 CFR Part 107, except when within a 400 feet radius of a structure, at what maximum altitude can you operate Suez? A. 500 feet AGL. B. 400 feet AGL. C. 600 feet AGL.
(18) Refer to Figure 2, Load Factor Chart. If an unmanned airplane weighs 33 pounds, what approximate weight would the airplane structure be required to support during a 30 degrees banked turn while maintaining altitude? A. 34 pounds. B. 47 pounds. C. 38 pounds.
19. Refer to Figure 24. For information about the parachute jumping and glider operations at Majors Airport, refer to A. The border of the sectional chart. B. The chart's supplement. C. The FAA's B4 UFLY app.
What could be a consequence of operating a small unmanned aircraft above its maximum allowable weight? A. Faster speed. B. Shorter endurance. C. Increased maneuverability.
If an SUAS and a larger airship were converging, which aircraft should give way, yield? A. The SUAS. B. The airship. C. Both should alter their paths to the right.
Referred to FAA Connecticut 8080-2H, Figure 77. What's the Unicom frequency at Pierre Regional Airport? A. 122.7. B. 122.95. C. 123.
To ensure that the Unmanned Aircraft Center of Gravity (CG) limits are not exceeded, follow the aircraft loading instructions specified in the A. Pilot's Operating Handbook or UAS Flight Manual. B. Aeronautical Information Manual. C. Aircraft Weight and Balance Handbook.
Referred to FAA Connecticut 8080-2H, Figure 23. The flag symbols at Statesboro Bullock County Airport, Claxton Evans County Airport, and Ridgeland Airport are A. Outer boundaries of Savannah Class C airspace. B. Airports with special traffic patterns. C. Visual checkpoints to identify position for initial call-up prior to entering Savannah Class C airspace.
Refer to Figure 23. What does a restricted area like R3005C mean? A. Unusual, often invisible, hazards to aircraft like artillery firing, aerial gunnery, or guided missiles. B. High-speed military training that requires unexpected maneuvers. C. Unusual type of aerial activity like a high volume of flight training.
(26) Refer to FAA Connecticut 8080-2H, Figure 20, Area 2. The Fentress NALF Airport, NFE, is in what type of airspace? A. Class C, B. Class E, C. Class G.
(27) Refer to FAA Connecticut 8080-2H, Figure 23, Area 4. What's the required visibility at Plantation, JYL, Airport? A. 1 sm. B. 3 sm. C. 5 sm.
(28) When preparing for a night flight, what should an SUAS pilot be aware of after assembling and conducting a pre-flight of an aircraft while using a bright flashlight or work light? A. Once adapted to darkness, a person's eyes are relatively immune to bright lights. B. It takes approximately 30 minutes for a person's eyes to fully adapt to darkness. C. The person should use a flashlight equipped with LED lights to facilitate their night vision.
(29) Refer to Figure 22, Area 3. The vertical limits of that portion of Class E airspace designated as a Federal, Victor, airway over McGee Airport are A. 1,200 feet AGL to 17,999 feet MSL. B. 700 feet MSL to 12,500 feet MSL. C. 7,500 feet MSL to 17,999 feet MSL.
(30) What effect does high-density altitude have on the efficiency of a UA propeller? A. Propeller efficiency is increased. B. Propeller efficiency is decreased. C. Density altitude does not affect propeller efficiency.